So today we're working on, I want to finish up some of this stuff on the intercooler. I was actually at the steel store the other day and I forgot all about that piece of aluminum I needed. Brain wasn't with me apparently. So anyways, I'll get that one of these days here, and I don't know if I'll show putting it on. Basically, I'm just gonna, I'll tack it in a couple spots probably and then just epoxy it on. I'll show the finished product and all that stuff. But so I just whipped these up on the lathe and I realized that I didn't video it, but I'll show you what is entailed in that. It's just a piece of aluminum pipe. And then I still got it cleaned up just a little bit, but I machined that round edge in it, which is basically the same kind of idea as that. But you can see this is quite a bit bigger. And in hindsight's always millions a day. I should have done this before I welded the tanks on, but I've done this while the tanks welded together, so it's not a huge deal. You just want to make sure you blow it out real good. Anyways, I'll give you guys just a quick little tutorial of how I make these on the lathe. Lots of times you can buy this stuff. The only thing I like machining them for, the only reason is that they're a lot more rigid. Like if you take aluminum pipe and you bead roll it, which I have a bead roller, you bead roll it and then it has no rigidity to it. Like you can crunch it with your fingers. So this is the pipe that I started with. It's just a piece of aluminum pipe. And then this is what we ended up with. So I'll bring you over to the lathe and I'll show you. So all we did, just use this, which they call a left-hand something or other. I don't know the name of all the bits. There's like 100. I got probably 20 different ones. I don't know what they're called. I use that for doing this machining. And then I made this up a long time ago. Basically, it's just a carbide tool. It used to be straight, flat right across there. And all I did was grind this profile into it. Goes the other way, actually. All I did was grind that profile into it so that you can make that edge, and then the parting tool to cut it off. So not really rocket science. I know David always gives me a hard time for saying that. Should maybe put it on a shirt. He says I should put it on a shirt. Let me know down below if you think I should put that on a shirt. It's not rocket science. Anyways, I got those two made out. This one I got a little tiny bit of a line there, but that's all right. It'll buff out. It won't hurt anything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take that intercooler, get it back on a stand, get the welder out, and the grinder, and we are going to make these babies fit. So anyways, I'm going to get at setting that up, and then I'll come back to you guys, and we'll get her done. All right, guys, so I got this thing set up here. I don't know how easy you guys are going to see that, but you can see the black Sharpie line around there. That's what I'm going to cut out to start with, just so this will slip down in there. And we'll see how it fits, because I want to pull it as far this way as I can so it'll protrude a little bit more on this side, and then I'll probably flatten it a little bit, heat it and flatten it, because I don't want it to stick out a large amount, because the more it sticks out there, the more we're going to have to shave off the inside of the housing or the rad support. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that, the hand grinder and the little die grinder there. I'm going to charge air into this side just to keep the core clean best that I can, and then obviously we'll clean it the best way we can when we get it all fitted, and then we'll blow it back the other way. And I'm not too worried about it. Like I said, I've done them like this lots of times, repairs and stuff, so I'm not too worried about it. Just basically, as long as you charge the air on this side, blowing it out, then all of the crap can't get inside the core. And the chances of it getting from one side to the other is pretty slim anyway, because of the way that these things are built on the inside. But anyways, the cleaner you can keep it, the better. So anyways, I'll throw you guys in a time lapse. We'll get this thing cut up. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one side at a time, so I have something to reference off of. And we'll be good. So I'll get after cutting this. Hey guys, so we got this thing basically fitted here now. What I wanted to show is, if you look at, see if I can hold both of these. Shouldn't probably be touching that one, but I've already cleaned it. Nice, I'll have to clean it again. So what I wanted to show was, oh yeah, I can do it. So bottom one being the stock one, and then this one being that one. So that's what we're, so if you look, I don't know what the diameter difference is in there. You get that one and then that one. See if I can get the same shot. It's considerably different. So I'm sure this should help the flow. Oh yeah, you can really see it on that side, right? So that's what we're doing. We're gonna open this thing up. I don't know, it's a lot of work to do it this way, and I would normally not do it this way, but being that Craig wants to keep his truck basically original kind of idea, and the truck's not here, that makes it much more difficult for me. If I had it here, I could make something, I think, nicer than what we're doing, but it's gonna look nice. It's just, it basically all there's left is a couple mounts in these tanks, but you can see where it's a big, nice, wide open area in there now. There's no, you know, no restriction from going from this to that, right? Like, you're talking a huge difference. So anyways, I'm gonna get this welded on, and then we'll take the other one, and then, yeah, so that's the look from there, right, to that. Considerable difference. So anyways, I'll throw you back in the time lapse. We'll get this all welded up, and I will, actually, I guess I probably won't film the other side. I'll stop the video when I get this one welded. I'll bang the other one out, and then when I'm finished, I'll come back to you guys. Basically, it's gonna be the exact same process on that side as I did on this side. So actually, maybe I should talk about that just a little bit. So doing the end tank, obviously, hindsight, I should have done this before I welded it on. But anyways, hindsight's worth millions a day. Basically, all I did was I opened it up, and then I got this round piece out, and then I bent this piece because I wanted this, like the outside of the tube, to match up with this pretty well. So there's no sharp edge that the air has to hit. So this side will be, this side is the in, that one will be out. And basically I'll do the same thing, no sharp edge. And yeah, anyways, we'll get this thing welded in there. Yeah, so what did I want to mention? No, not really anything. You just got to cut it out so this fits however you want to do it. If the tanks weren't welded on, I would have cut it with plasma cutter. But being that they were, I didn't want to use the plasma cutter because I didn't want to have a bunch of crap in there. So anyways, I'll throw back in time lapse, weld this thing up, and I'll catch you when I'm done.
Well, as I was welding this on, I realized I goofed up. I need to cut some holes on the inside of the pipe. I'll show a video of doing it. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to, but to open up the inside of the tank. But anyways, just thought I'd throw that in there for you guys that are paying attention, and I'll show the video.
Well, guys, I'm not sure where the time lapse cut out there, but for some reason the stupid GoPro shut off. GoPro problems. Anyways, I got it all welded on there. Worked out pretty good. You can see how much bigger it is down in there. I got to touch a couple little spots with a file maybe. It's actually pretty smooth. You could just see where the edges that I peened over, I guess. They're actually pretty good. Still a little warm. We got it all welded in there. So that's that side, and then that's that side. So if you look inside there to that one, size-wise, and then that gives you an idea of how much bigger that is going to be. So I think that is going to be, I bet you that those ends, obviously I don't have a flow bench so I can't flow it. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. But anyways, I would say that those ends being changed from where they were to those probably would make as much difference or more as the intercooler being a little tiny bit thicker and a better tube and fin design. But anyways, so I'm going to cut it off there for now. I'm going to do this end, but there's no point in you guys just watching me do that end. It's exactly the same as doing this end. But I'll come back to you at the end, and yeah. Well, actually, I guess I don't even need to come back to you, and I'll just post I'll put a picture in here. Anyways, like, subscribe, hit me down in the comments. You got any comments, questions, any of that good stuff? For you guys that are looking to help out the channel, the website will be live in September 2021. And also, if you want to be a Patreon, there's a link above the homepage and all that stuff. I got a couple Patreons. I appreciate you guys. It does help a little bit. It does help. You know, it's just, you know, to be able to buy some consumables or this or that, or, you know, that kind of stuff to help with the channel. I would like to thank Timothy. We were talking about a truck. I don't know if it's probably not going to work out just for logistics things, but he offered to donate a truck to the cause for me to do a bunch of videos and that type of stuff. That's awesome. I appreciate the offer. Not really that type of dude to take that type of stuff. You know, if you're in Canada, it'd be different. You know, maybe I could do a bunch of stuff to it, fix a bunch of stuff, do a bunch of testing, give you the truck back or something. I don't know. But anyways, just thought I'd mention that. Anyways, we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.